Hi everyone, welcome to the accumulation data analysis for 30th of May. आज काफ़ी ख़राब दिन था especially for all the indices. If you look at Nifty भी 1% down, mid cap, small cap almost 1.5% down. So what exactly happened and what is the data telling us? There is a little green shoot if you look at the data today. So let's see what the data is pointing at and also how to play this market in the coming days. So the India VIX, it remained flat, a little up and down movement, but the closing was absolutely flat, right? Forming a doji. तो यहाँ पे doji जैसा formation हुआ है, which usually is a reversal also. So let's see if it starts to cool off, because कल एक दिन है और उसके बाद we shall have the exit polls, wherein if we see a clear trend, तो शायद उतना react नहीं करेगा market and the volatility should also subside once the exit polls are out, right? So India VIX stayed flat today, nothing much there as of now. So if you look at, so मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया है, I have included the Dow Jones future chart. So here if you look at it, there's a very clear double top. तो यहाँ पे Dow futures जो है double top बना रहा है. मैंने काफ़ी सारे वीडियोस बनाए हैं on the Dow, that is on the US economy, which I felt like it is kind of at the peak and probably a decent correction would happen there and even a recession somewhere after June, that is in the second half of this calendar year. We can expect a decent recession coming in the US markets, right? So यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, डबल बॉटम बना के हमने 40,000 फिर से टच किया था, एंड फ्रॉम देयर इट हैज कंटिन्यूसली स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग वेरी क्लोज टू दैट 30 WMA लाइन एज वेल. जो ये मूविंग एवरेज लाइन आप देख रहे हैं वो भी बहुत करीब आया है उसके पास, राइट? एंड ऑल्सो इफ यू लुक एट द नेक लाइन ऑफ दिस M, that is a double top, we are hardly a percent away from the neckline. So in case if this neckline is broken, अगर ये neckline break होता है, then you would see a lot of bloodbath in the US index as well, which should push the indices lower. So मेरे हिसाब से अगर ये pattern अगर आप देखते हैं, so it can easily go to somewhere like 32,000 also, which would be close to 15-16% kind of a correction, which will put the US market in a bear market, because from let's say 40,000 if we go to 32,000, जो 20% का गिरावट है, अगर 20% कोई इंडेक्स गिरता है, then that is what is considered as a bear market. So high chances that that is possible in case अगर हम 38,000 के नीचे क्लोज होते हैं, then the US markets can have a pretty decent fall, which will and the target for that would be somewhere around 32,000, right? So this is the main reason which is making the Indian markets fall as well. So अगर आप देखेंगे ना, so since the last week or let's say last Thursday, this has been continuously falling, and that is what is putting pressure on the global markets as well, that is India included. इंडिया अपनी वेट से नहीं गिर रहा है, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस दैट इज हैपनिंग ग्लोबल मार्केट्स सभी गिर रहे हैं एंड इंडिया भी गिर रहा है उसके साथ, राइट? सो द FIDI डेटा आई एम नॉट इंक्लूडेड बिकॉज वो अभी तक आया नहीं है, but as of yesterday it was like 5,500 crore of selling by the FIs, and even in the futures they have kind of sold the bank nifty longs, right? So let's see what the data is. I'll be tweeting about it once the data is out. So if we look at the nifty analysis, so nifty actually opened a little gap down, kind of closed that gap, and then from there continuously नीचे आ रहा था. Only in the last 1 hour, जो बहुत volatile रहता है, we kind of moved up swiftly, probably like 150 points from the lows, और ending हुआ है for 22,488 पे, which is very close to 22,500. So कल भी अगर आप बैंक निफ्टी को देखते हैं, so बैंक निफ्टी ended around 48,500 and a little more, right? Usually these big guys, they try to close the indices on an expiry, especially the monthly expiry. क्या करते हैं, कोई भी राउंड फिगर के आसपास क्लोज करने की कोशिश करते हैं, बिकॉज they would have sold both the C's and P's at that level and they kind of eat all the premium, right? So that is the reason mostly जो expiry होते हैं that would be around a round number. So if you look at the daily chart of Nifty, it almost touched the lower channel of this parallel channel, the lower support जो है उसको almost touch किया है, and it has kind of closed almost at a support level. So 22,471 पे मैंने support draw किया है because previously it had taken resistance over there, right? So now because the Nifty is above that line, that same resistance line will act like support. Chances are that should hold tomorrow, right? So यहाँ पे the volumes were really high. So अगर आप देखेंगे ना तो यहाँ पे in the accumulation thing, the large caps show very strong accumulation today. Probably the DIs have gone out there and bought quite a bit, which is actually showing up on the large cap accumulation. So large cap accumulation is pretty strong, and chances are since it has almost touched the lower part of this channel, we might reverse from here. So tomorrow's price action is very important. In case if we see a reversal happening, that trend should continue, but it all depends on how the US market also closes today. As of now जो मैंने Dow futures का chart दिखाया है, it is already trading at a cut off almost close to 1%, right? So now going to the best performer was Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty actually after falling 1.3% yesterday, it actually recovered, giving us a piercing pattern kind of a candle. तो यहाँ पे piercing pattern जैसा एक candle मिला है which kind of shows reversal as well. So अगर वो buying momentum continue होती है then even the Bank Nifty should again try to hit that upper end of this parallel channel in the coming days. But like I said, it all depends on the Dow how it closes tonight. So now coming to the mid cap analysis. So the mid cap यहाँ पे the index has done a retest today. So जो ये breakout हुआ था around that 51,256 उसके आसपास आया है अभी, right? So it is very close to that breakout that it had, and chances are from tomorrow we might see a reversal coming in. If we do see a reversal coming in, the mid cap index should go up to hit new highs again, right? So what is the data telling us? The data is telling us कि थोड़ा बहुत accumulation भी improve हुआ है in the mid cap space. Probably if we see a reversal candle tomorrow, that means we should move higher from those levels again, right? Now coming to the distribution. So this is very important. This kind of tells us that okay, there is something to rejoice for the bulls. तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है? The data, the distribution data has gone pretty low. ओके विच इज़ अ गुड साइन. तो अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नहीं हो रहा है और अक्यूमुलेशन में थोड़ा बहुत इंप्रूवमेंट हो रही है, दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड साइन फॉर द बुल्स की प्रॉबली ये जो करेक्शन हुई है it is coming to an end and we should start moving up from these levels. So mid cap में थोड़ा बहुत accumulation improve हुआ है, and if you look at the small and mid caps distribution data, it has gone down considerably close to that 100 levels. So chances are with no real distribution happening and an improvement in the accumulation, the indices can start moving up, but wait for a uh, proper reversal candle before you start jumping in. Now coming to the small cap analysis. Small cap भी क्या कर रहा है? It is now retesting the breakout or let's say the support that it has around that 16,580 mark, right? So in case if we see a reversal tomorrow, शायद पहले half में we can go below that, and in the second half if we start reversing and start closing above this with let's say a hammer kind of a candle, then that would be a pretty decent signal that the bulls are again in control, right? Because if you look at the data, यहाँ पे फिर से small cap accumulation has picked up. So net the broader market distribution has gone down. The accumulation in both the small caps and the mid caps have increased, especially in the small cap the increase is quite decent, right? Small mid cap में very little improvement. Even the large cap accumulation is quite good, and since the index is also near some kind of a support, all the index are actually near some kind of a support with the accumulation moving higher. So wait for a reversal to kind of happen, and then you can start taking your trades based on which stock has been accumulated. So you can focus on those stocks. So I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll tweet about that DIFI activity, right, to see whether they have covered some shorts or they're still building short positions in the futures market, right? So see you tomorrow after the day's closing. Thank you.